Here with men's assistant ice hockey coach, Matt Nicholson. Matt, this weekend you guys opened up with your AHA play against Bentley with the split.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your overall play?
You know, it was an interesting game. I thought our forwards played really well offensively, but defensively we didn't really help out Terry Schaefer. It was, in terms of Terry, it was kind of a planned start. Obviously our strength over the last couple of years has been depth throughout the roster, but definitely goaltending. We wanted to get him in, especially at home, you know, not playing at home for over a month, and we really didn't put him in a good position to be successful. So after the game, you know, as a staff, we felt very confident in our forwards, but defensively, you know, we didn't play very well. So 3-3, you know, is not bad, but realistically, I think if we had put everything together, we could be at 4-2. So we're always looking at areas of improvement.
Well, like you said, you guys had a very solid offensive weekend with 9 goals, most of them coming from upperclassmen. So first, what does that say about your upperclassmen stepping up this year? And second, what does that say about, you know, what do you guys have to do to get your rookies to step up as well?
Right. Yeah, no, you know, the top two lines, Jacqueline's line with Brace and Wido, and then Hervato's line with Joey and Southie played great. And I think, you know, to answer your question there, those guys have matured. You know, they've taken steps as sophomores or juniors to seniors, and, you know, that's great. That's what we look for. You know, the wagon line with Gibby and Denham and Coper, they're playing phenomenal. You know, I think they changed the pace of the game with their physicality. They're getting chances, but that's something we, you know, spoke to them about in their other lines too, with, you know, Lynch and Mac Roy there, you know, on the weekend, and whoever else we've had in the lineup. We need more production out of, you know, those other lines, and I think if we do that, then we're a more complete team, because obviously, you know, if you're scouting us, you're seeing that the productions come from the top two lines, and if those guys are shut down right now, there's not much more. So we're trying to work on that. We identified that this week with some skill work, and you know, they're trying, and it'll come.
Lastly, Coach, you guys have Canisius coming up this weekend with 1 game. They're also in your conference. What do we expect to see from them?
We always play them very tight. The last 6 games, we've had 4 one-goal games. They're a big team. They have, I think, 4 guys under 6 feet and only 3 guys under 185 pounds. So they like to play a physical game. They're always, you know, tough games against them, and, you know, league points are on the line, especially with another team in the West. So, you know, we're making preparations, obviously, to try to put together a full 60. I think that's something that we've continued to strive to work on. So I look forward to, you know, to being a great game as usual, and you know, we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.